From the John DeVita Broadcast Center, it's time for the Don of Sports with Don Figarelli on the Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Dawn of Sports Show. I am your host, Don Figarelli. I am brought to you by my good friends and sponsors, J.D. Muggs and Manor Chicken in Addison on Addison Road. Wow, you got to get in there. 33 great beers on tap. Gelato Del Oro. Don Ortel is going to call us and tell us about gelato. It's a new place right on Lake Street there in Addison, a great gelato serving place, so you got to get in there. Fox Bowl, of course, out in Wheaton on Butterfield Road. Auto Advantage, I just had my oil changed for the winter. You better do that, folks. Get some winter oil in there and have them check your car out. It's very, very important. Auto Advantage on Lake Street, get in there. Pyramid Sports Bar and Pizzeria. Wow, you want to see the Blackhawks? You got to get in there. The atmosphere is great. When they score a goal, they got a big red light in the ceiling, and everybody sings that song, you know, the Blackhawks song. Pyramid Sports Bar and Pizzeria, great place to enjoy all sports. Golf courses of DuPage County, you still got time to golf. Get in there at one of the golf courses and golf. Anderson Office Interiors, you want to redo your office, call Anderson Office Interiors. Highway Safety with the Leiden Old Timers with my friend Ruben. Leiden, great school. Primerica Investments with Mike and David Figarelli. You want to make some money, you're going to give them a call. And Max Golden Pheasant on North Avenue near Route 83. Just go in there and see Steve Mack, a great place to have a brew and dinner. Got to have dinner specials all the time. All right, who you got there, Wayne? Who you got there, Johnny?
Jack Ryan.
Oh, it is Jack Ryan. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Don.
The Fighting Irish, buddy. Yeah, well, they
Some game, huh?
yeah, well, they almost made it. That guy had to call that penalty for offensive pass interference. Come
You
on.
think it was a good call or a bad call?
Yeah, I think it was a bad call.
I think it was technically correct, but
Mhm.
it wouldn't have made any difference if had they not done that,
Yeah,
the situation or not. So
Well, you wonder, could have let it go, but it's a shame it happened on the last play of the game, or near almost the last play, John.
yeah. Are you hearing me all right?
Huh? Yeah.
Are you reading me okay?
Oh, yeah, real good. Nice, loud and
Let's
clear.
speak up a little. You're a little faint there.
Yeah, no, I got you loud and clear. But they may meet them again in playoffs. They got a new system now for college football, right? A playoff system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hardly hear you now.
Well, you can't. Well, I don't know.
Want me to call you guys back?
No.
I'll call you guys back.
All right. Okay, Johnny, we had a bad reception. I could hear him real good, but he said he couldn't hear us, But he's going to call back, all right? Boy, on the show today, we'll talk to Donald Ortel, Harry Theodore, Special Olympics with Alexandra, maybe get a hold of Robin Earl, and Jeff Trusco on bowling. Oh, man, we got a big show. We'll talk about, of course, the Bears. What's wrong with the Bears? To me, I think it's got to start with the quarterback. They when they win, the quarterback this, the quarterback that, right? Okay, so they got a good second stringer. What's wrong with telling Cutler? Look at let's try our second stringer there from Notre Dame. Clausen. Let him start a game, Jay, and see what happens. If you're a team man, you want the team to win. So if he does good, great. You're still under contract. You're not going to lose any of your money. But give the fans a chance to see the Bears win a game. So that's my opinion. I don't know if you're not going to hurt his feelings. Like I say, if he's any kind of he knows he's not, or maybe he doesn't know, I don't know, that he's not bowling that good. Yeah, maybe he's got a big ego, a big head, But come on, Jay, the leader of the team. I know it's a team effort. It's not, you can't block for the guys or tackle, but still, it's a psychological thing. Hey, we got a new. Maybe things are different. Just a change might work. Rather than waiting for Jay to have a terrific game again. We don't need that. We need to just. You don't need a long pass all the time like he likes to throw. We don't need that. Get a first down, get whatever, and every once in a while try a long pass. So that's my opinion on the Bears. They should, like I say, I'd say change a quarterback. Let Clausen play. We'll talk about the Bulls, of course. Bulls look pretty good. They played the Cavaliers. And, they got LeBron James on the Cavaliers, and the Bulls lost. But they gave him a good game. Not sure yet if, they can go all the way. They beat a little weaker team, but, they haven't played the big teams out west. Who knows what they're going to do against those guys. But Joakim Noah's knee is hurt. We hope Rose. Jack back on now? All right, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, actually, keep your voice up.
Can you hear me?
Maybe it's my phone.
I don't know. It might be. Yeah, look at Johnny shaking his head. Yeah, it's your phone. Because I'm
outside now.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm talking as loud as I can. What are we gonna, Jack? What are we gonna do about the Bears? What's your suggestion if you were the head coach?
Well, I don't think to take it. It sounds silly. You got to take it game at a time, and just, forget about the last game. It's a long season, right?
Right. Okay. All right.
It's not too late to turn things around to look better, and
all right.
Whatever. That's what people with a lot sharper football people than you and I can't figure it out overnight, or as we know, there's no magic formula, right?
Well, no, but there are certain basic things you can do, Jack. Okay, they got to change their philosophy a little bit here. It was third down and 1 yard. Okay, the Bears had the ball, third down and 1 yard to go. Okay, Jay comes up to the line of scrimmage. He sees whatever. He changes the play from a run to a 50-yard pass.
Right.
All right. Now, 50-yard, and they didn't make it. He didn't make the pass, Incomplete. All right, fourth down. Now they got a kick. Okay?
Right.
Then that wasted time.
You would think that like a 1 yard would be like a gimme almost with a running game, right?
Yeah, right. That's what right. Okay, so now you keep the drive going, all right? And instead of the momentum changing, now they got a kick and the other team's got the ball.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, Jack.
Now, if they were trying to surprise people, it sure didn't work.
No, right. Yeah, well, nowadays, it's hard to surprise a team. But their play calling, not the best. They could have thrown a couple of screen passes, and that bubble pass, what they call a bubble pass now. They didn't do that.
I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, and I think you probably might agree with me, but I'd love to see a little solid running game as the basis of the offense.
Yeah, right.
A hard-nosed fullback type and a speed guy. And
supposedly, they shored up the offensive line. They had all the guys back, so let's get 3-4 yards at a crack, off tackle.
In all fairness, the injuries on the defensive side, they've been kind of almost devastating in one sense. They lose Peanut. All their linebackers were out. Remember, all the starting linebackers were out. They're coming back gradually, I guess.
Well, yeah, but Jack, don't other teams have injuries too?
Sure, exactly. Yeah, that's a factor. Sometimes it seems like there's an inordinate number in certain areas. Like I think of even like the Bears the year after their '63 championship. Going back to that, they rarely had the three starting guys were Joe Fortunato, Bill George, and Larry Morris. Really, they had the three of them healthy at the same time. So, I mean, that's just an odd occurrence, too. So, that's going back a ways, I understand.
You don't remember that. You were just a baby, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I was... No, actually, I wasn't a baby. So,
you were on the...
We just had a 50th year anniversary of the high school, so...
Yeah, and but speaking of high schools, Rita lost.
They were pretty well manhandled there. They got Brother Rice this week at Rice Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And,
boy.
Now, I want to know what we were talking about the other day. How many people don't know about this high school cube on your computer?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. How do you get it again? What is it called?
It's highschoolcube.com, and they cover all the games. They send the crew out with a little computer setup that goes on like a podcast, a picture. They get a picture of the game and a commentary, and of course they have advertisers and local advertisers on the screen around it. But you don't have to even go out now. But let me know if you can't get out. It's great.
Yeah, high school.
And I got no complaints at all. I haven't been out to a game yet this year. Wasn't able to do it, so. I was trying for Friday.
Well,
let's hope some playoff games.
High school. I'm writing this down. High School Cube, CUBE, right?
Pardon me?
I'm writing this down. High School Cube.
.com, yeah.
.com,
High School Cube, CUBE.
All right.
.com.
Yeah. All right.
And they got young guys. I don't know if they're young guys who are going into the communications business or what, but they do the commentary.
Wow.
And
Johnny
they always have
shaking
spotters, so it's good identification. And it's a good picture. You see the picture of the...
Oh, good. Johnny's shaking his head. What, did you see it, John?
Well, no, I'm involved with that over at Ridgewood High School.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, all the sports teams, everything. Basketball, football, volleyball, whatever sports that they do at Ridgewood High School is on High School Cube. And I just got done wiring up the new press box for that facilities.
Wow, that's
so
something.
yeah.
But it's not only Ridgewood though, right?
Well, no, all your high schools have that. Yeah. I don't have the paper.
You're getting virtually every game like IHSA, and not just football. Other sports, basketball, they have wrestling, band competitions.
Is that right?
Yeah, they do. They have all kinds of. Why not?
Yeah,
all the activities at Ridgewood High School. Sports. Last a week ago, Tuesday, we did the fall band concert. That was on High School Cube. They have pep assemblies, and all that is all on High School Cube, and I'm deeply involved with all that
wow,
stuff.
I didn't realize that. I'm going to have to look it up or watch it.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I don't have... I might have it, Don, before you leave. The Norwich paper that's here.
Now, is there still?
Yeah, the Norwich Harwood Heights paper. They have a big full-page ad on High School Cube. Wow. So I'll give you the information on it.
All right, good. All right, Jack, here, one thing, though. I went to Addison Trail game. They were undefeated against Glenbard West, right? Okay, it was on a Saturday afternoon. That was a little unusual, but that's all right. And, okay, as we're walking in, a guy pulls up as we were parking the car. This guy is in some fancy foreign car, Audi or something, right? Because I say sometimes the refs, I'm not saying they do it on purpose, call a game or make a penalty or something, But as we're walking in with this guy who's from Glenbard West or Glen Ellen, he sees the referees going into the high school there to have a sandwich or something. So the guy goes, "Hey, fellas," he looked like a referee himself, a burly type guy, take it easy on the Bud Lights. They all laughed like they knew the guy, right? So they go in. Okay, the game starts. The first half, Jack, not one penalty against Glenbard West did they call, but at least 5 penalties against Addison Trail. So obvious to me, And I go, man, these refs, what the heck? And it was a close game at the half, and but then in the second half, I guess they evened out the calls a little bit, and The Addison Trail ended up losing anyway, though.
Yeah.
But Glenbard was a pretty good team. But
Yeah, that's kind of unusual to say the least. What was the final?
Yeah, 33-13.
Who?
Yeah,
Glenbard?
Glenbard West. Yeah,
Oh.
but unfortunately, Addison Trail lost their quarterback, and he was good. The score was 14-19 when he broke his ankle, I believe. Yeah, so he was out of the game. So
now finish with that high school cube thing that we were talking about.
yeah.
You don't have to. There's no charge for it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you register your name and whatever, they will send you updates about when your next event is coming for that school. If you want, or schools.
Oh, all
and
right.
they'll send you a result on the email.
Okay. Remember that, folks.
So
high school.
that's worth it for that alone.
Yeah, highschoolcube.com. Jack, listen, but I'm going to let you go. We got a big venue here today, okay? So we'll keep in touch, all right? Not a menu. No, not a menu.
A venue.
Not a menu. Not a menu, but a venue.
Okay.
All right, Jack, take care. Bye-bye now.
You too.
Bye. All right, John, do me a favor. Call this number.
If you get a chance, get over to J.D. Muggs Bar and Grill, located at 437 North Addison Road in Addison, Illinois. 33 different kinds of beer. Can you imagine that? It's the home of the He-Man burger, and baby, that is a He-Man burger. Wait till you see the size of that burger. Chicken Caesar salad, which is one of my favorites. It's a friendly atmosphere. There's karaoke on Wednesday night and a great DJ on Fridays. Call Dean at 630-833-2570.
Hi, my name's Tom Sims. I'm the owner of Fox Bowl. We are Fox Bowl Training Center and Pro Shop. We set ourselves apart because we emphasize instructions. We have a full-time bowling instructor, Greg Zika. We have instant replay, videotape each bowler. Another program that we have is our Youth Bowling, USA Bowling. It's an 8-week program, after school type of thing. It's 8 weeks for $88 with instructions, and every child gets a free bowling ball, a $75 value. And thank you from Fox Bowl.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Don Figuarelli here. And with me on the line is Wayne H. O'Brien. Hello, Wayne.
Hi there.
Yeah, how are you, Wayne?
Okay, just fine.
Nice day today, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
beautiful day.
Yeah, good day to sell some houses, huh?
This is very true.
Yeah. Listen, give me that house again out in where Mokina or Oswego? What's the difference between
Oswego?
What's the difference between Oswego and Mokina? Where's Mokina?
Quite a few miles difference.
Is that right? All right, but this one's in Oswego, right?
Right.
And it's a 4-bedroom house? I want
five bedrooms, 3 baths.
5 bedrooms, man.
Yeah.
Holy
3
cow.
baths.
Wow.
2.5 car garage, brick and siding.
Wow. And is it a bi-level or like a bi-level or a ranch or?
It's kind of like a tri-level raised ranch type affair. It's I guess technically it's a tri-level because the garage is at grade level, and then you have the upper and lower on the right.
Yeah.
It's a tri-level.
Has it got all the goodies, like granite countertops, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff?
No, but it does got a lot of, all the floors are ceramic tiles.
Really?
Different types of tiles.
Yeah, And
in the driveway, too, it's got brick and designed stone.
Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful setup.
Wow, I'll bet it is. Is it city water or,
city sewer and water. Yeah.
That's...
Oswego.
Yeah, and the price was right, if I'm not mistaken. I think you said it was like $249.
$249 is what the price is.
Yeah, $250. That seems... oh, man, that's a steal almost, I would think.
Well, that depends upon where you're at. Like in where you're at, it would be a steal.
Yeah,
but
right.
Out here, I think our houses are probably 75 to $100,000 less than, say, Addison on East.
And Elmer, yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, right. How do you get out? Is it out 88 or out 80? Which?
No, that's actually out. You can come out 88 to 34.
Yeah.
And 34 at Naperville, and then go towards on 34, which goes south of Aurora.
Yeah.
Into Oswego.
Yeah. So, but technically, it's west of Aurora and west of Naperville, right? A little west or south.
It's southwest of Naperville.
Yeah.
And south of Aurora.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's Montgomery, and then there's Oswego. There's a town in between.
Yeah. Well, and how far is it from Minooka? Is it real far from Minooka?
Minooka would be, how far is it from Minooka?
About 20 miles?
That's south of
88,
isn't it?
Well,
Minooka?
No.
Or on 88?
Yeah, it's on 88, right. No, not
Yeah,
no. It's 80. It's on 80.
Or 80, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably about 40 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
From up to Oswego.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When I get
hour, 40 minutes at 80.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Well, we get down to Minooka a lot because Johnny and Donnie are down there, my boys.
Yeah.
But maybe we can shoot up and take a look at that house. You know. How's the taxes in Oswego?
6,000.
Yeah. Well.
6,800.
Yeah, I guess about average. I mean, right? You know.
That's in Oswego, yeah.
New schools and that out. Well, but that's a big house. I bet you it's 2,800 square feet or 2,500 square feet. I bet.
Yeah.
5 bedrooms.
And it's got a stone patio, and then above that, it's got a deck on the second level.
Oh man.
A deck in the back.
Yeah. I'll bet it's nice.
It's got everything.
Yeah. Oh man, if I get a chance, I'll go out there and look at it. All right, Wayne. How about your Bruins are 8-4, I think. Is that what I saw here in that standing?
No, they're not 8-4.
Wait a minute. Wait. Maybe I read it wrong. Let's see.
More like the reverse.
Yeah,
probably
hold
8
it.
games and won 3
no,
and lost 4.
Yeah, you're right. Wait a minute. I'm looking. Well, it's such small letters here.
They're not even 500.
Eastern Conference. Yeah, see that? East Boston. Oh, NHL. Boston. Oh, GP, that must be points or something. Oh, they're 4-4.
Games played.
Huh?
Eight games played.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, I see it. Yeah,
They're like 3-4, I think.
4-4.
4-4. They tied it. They're 500 then.
Yeah.
They're not doing too well.
No, they're not doing as good as our Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Of course, it's early in the season yet, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty early, and you can't tell. Look at that. The Bruins 5 and the Sharks 3. They won a game last night, I guess, right? Bruins 5, Sharks 3.
And Chicago had a shutout.
Yeah, I know it. And that wasn't even a regular goalie, you know.
That wasn't Crawford?
No, he was out. Something happened. He had some kind of an injury, and it was.
Oh.
It was I don't even know who the goalie was. I don't see it right here right now.
Well, I think they have a pretty good backup goalie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well,
they've used him in games.
Yeah, okay. Well, like I say, he scored a shutout. So Hawks are doing good. You know, let's hope they go. They can keep it up. You never know. What about our Bear?
My Vikings are winning so far as fighting for last place.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a good game when the Bears play the Vikings, huh?
Yeah, Bears are in third place.
Be a 0-0 game. Right.
No, it'll be 6-0.
Yeah,
Bears.
Right. Well, I say that the Bears ought to change quarterbacks. I don't know, you know, give their second stringer a chance to play. What can they lose? I mean, if Jay is a team guy, like they all say he is, you know, if you're doing bad, you say, hey, fellas, look it. Maybe it'll shake us up somehow, a little psychologically, you know. Let's let Clausen play a game. If he doesn't do any good, okay, you know. But they got to change somewhere, you know. They just look so confused Sunday. So maybe Clausen doesn't throw the ball as hard or as far, but maybe you don't always need a real long pass. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's up and down.
Yeah,
and everything,
Now here'd be we're all wrapping a bear. This would be a miracle if this happened, Wayne. This Sunday they're playing New England Patriots, right? Now, what are the odds of them beating New England in New England? But you never know. They're liable to do it. Wouldn't that be?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's how the ball falls and everything else.
Yeah. Now that would be complete turnaround, but I doubt it. I don't think they're going to do that. All right, Wayne. Hey, nice talking to you, Wayne. Let's keep in touch,
great.
huh? All right.
Okay. Thanks.
Take care, Wayne.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. All right. We'll be right back, folks. All right. Buddy, this is the Donna Sports, Don Figuarelli, telling you about one of our great sponsors, all right? Pyramid Pizzeria and Sports Bar. That's right, Pyramid Pizzeria and Sports Bar. Addison's favorite pizzeria at 236 West Lake Street in Addison. Phone number 630-458-0777. Hot, fast delivery. 2012 Addison Pizza by the Slice winner. Yes, best thin crust pizza, best sausage pizza, best pizza sauce. Late night delivery. Here's their hours: Sunday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's 10:30. Friday and Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Minimum order $10. Delivery charge only $2.50. Menu prices subject to change without notice. Dine in, delivery, carry out, catering. That's Pyramid Sports Bar and Pizzeria. www.pyramidclubaddison.com. Go there. Hi everybody, Don Figuarelli here, the Don of Sports. I want to tell you about some very interesting people that I know. A wonderful company that they have, Danny and Loretta Rosenmeyer. It's their 25th anniversary being in business, and in conjunction with ComEd. Okay, they do a lot of work for ComEd. They're bringing stewardship to the construction industry for 25 years and counting. Intren, outperforming every day. They're located at 18202 West Union Road in Union, Illinois. 60180. Their website, www.intren.com. That's INTREN. Outperforming every day. Loretta and Danny Rosenmeyer. Loretta is the Chief Executive Officer. Her mobile phone is 815-341-4535. That's Intren. 25th anniversary, bringing stewardship to the construction industry for 25 years and counting. A wonderful corporation. Thank you very much. All right.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is Jeff Trusco, our great team captain and bowling guru. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Don.
How you doing today?
Not too bad.
Oh, good. Nice day to get out and rake some of your leaves, huh?
Well, yesterday I was up on the roof blowing the branches and the leaves off of the roof and the gutters and did some outside work. That took up 4 hours of my time, and of course I'm sore today just from doing that.
Oh, absolutely. Well, be careful up on that roof there, buddy. That's dangerous. Could be, you make sure you're had some good shoes on or something, Unless you're up on a ladder, or were you on the roof itself? Or,
oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, this is only a one-story house,
Yeah.
And, I take precautions getting up there and doing what I have to do, but somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
So,
that's right.
My nephew is getting married in Mexico this weekend, so my brother and other friends are flying down there for that, and and my brother, he can go. He's older than me, but he can go on the roof as well. But I'm not going to be bothering him if it's something I can do.
Well, sure. Wow, down in Mexico, huh? Wow. How did that come about? I mean, a wedding in Mexico. Well, what any special reason, Jeff, or didn't you get involved with that?
Well, my nephew and his fiance love to travel.
Okay.
And I suspect that they figured if they're going to honeymoon down there, they may as well already be there for the wedding.
Uh-huh.
And as I say, my brother, of course, and his wife and some friends are going down there, but we're unable to do so.
Yeah.
And I don't particularly care for flying. The last time I've been in a jet is when I flew home from Puerto Rico when I was getting out of the Navy.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I'm not fond of flying.
That was well, I wasn't either. I'm not either, really, but if you want to go somewhere almost now and you don't have a lot of time, you almost have to fly, But you're right, though. I don't enjoy it that much, But I just, like I say, a few times we wanted to go to Arizona, see my sister. What am I going to do? Drive down there? It'd take me 3 days,
Well, for me, I actually would prefer to drive and see parts of the country. And it's always been a fantasy of mine that if I would ever win the lottery, I would buy something like a Winnebago, and we'd take our time traveling to wherever we wanted to go. And if we only go like 75 miles in 1 day, so be it.
Boy,
because I would love to just stop and see small town America, get out and walk around there, and eat at the one diner in the town and that sort of thing.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
I'd love to do that.
Yeah, I remember years ago now. We'd go down to Florida, my brother and I, to Florida now, not Arizona. But anyway, it wasn't super highway. It was before they built the the highway with Eisenhower. So it was just a 2-lane highway,
sure,
all the way down. But
right,
but you'd drive through Georgia, a little town, at a diner or something, you could look into the diner from the road at the one stoplight in the town. You know what I mean? You're right. That was kind of nice. You see old little barns that are half torn down and half standing up, But I mean, it was enjoyable. Now you're just on a super highway. You don't see much, But back then, you'd stop at a certain little town and find out. A little diner or something. You have a little lunch, that was fun. But that was, who knows? What happened though was people are in a hurry, so you can get down there a lot faster.
One of the things I've always wanted is like a time machine.
Yeah.
I would love to turn the calendar back to when Route 66 was well traveled.
Yeah,
and when you had all those attractions.
Yeah.
Along the way between here and the West Coast. Because Mike Witzel is a guy that has put out books and videos on Route 66.
Oh, really?
And I've seen them and I've read those books.
Mm-hmm.
And I just fell in love with the whole Americana idea of making that trip and stopping here and there and seeing all the sights and attractions, talking to people at the, like I said, the only diner in town, for instance.
Yeah.
And I would love to do that. In fact, back in the late 70s, early 80s, the 20th Century Railroad Club had an old steam engine, full number of cars out from downtown, and they went west on an excursion trip for rail fans.
Oh, okay.
And I took my Super 8mm movie camera that I had at the time.
Yeah.
And I went to the crossing on 25th Avenue in Bellwood there and waited for this train to come through on a Saturday morning. It was about an hour late, but when you look east, standing in the middle of the track, and you look east and you see that puffing smoke, okay, you better get out of the way because this thing's coming by real fast, which it did. And there was another rail fan who was there with me, and he had to be to work at 8:30, I think he said, but he says he could not miss that. But I never forgot what he told me. He says, if I ever get a chance to take a trip, take a train trip, go across the northern part of the country, south of the Canadian border, of course.
Yeah.
And he says it is just beautiful scenery, and it's something you'll never forget. Well, I haven't been able to do that.
Yeah.
That's on my, if I could say, bucket list.
Yeah. I know. Well, I think you could still see parts of Route 66. I think it still exists. Some parts of it, I think.
You're right. Parts of it does. A lot of has been abandoned and chewed up and bulldozed over and all this sort of thing. But yeah, there are parts. You have to get a real good map to determine where these areas are.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's ever accomplished as far as making the trip, then you better take a lot of pictures. That's the way I think anyway.
Yeah.
So, because it'll only be a one-time thing.
Yeah, you're right. But I would like. Is it only Illinois parts of it, or is it there's still parts in Missouri and? I wonder.
There are more parts of it further west.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of it is gone in Illinois, but the further west you go, because it's not as congested,
Yeah, they've left it as it was.
Yeah, they left it intact.
I see. Yeah, like Oklahoma or wherever it went through. Yeah. Wow, that would be fun to do that someday.
It was very interesting because I went down Route 66 many times from Chicago. Oh yeah, from Chicago to Albuquerque, New Mexico, because my dad had a cousin down there. Down in Albuquerque. In fact, there's a street down there called DeVita Avenue in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
No kidding.
Yeah. And as we would go down Route 66, you would see all the in Oklahoma, you see all the oil fields there where they were drilling for oil.
Oh,
a lot of the
those pumps.
The pumps, yeah.
It really.
Yeah.
Well, did they name it after your?
Because she was quite involved with the town of Albuquerque, New Mexico down there, so they named a street after her, DeVita Avenue. Yeah.
Oh, good.
And that gentleman, Jeff, that you were talking about with the rail, we was watching the what you were talking about, the rail. He happens to be one of the gentlemen that are here doing the Chicago Junction. Yeah. That's one of our programs. So yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. His name is Brian.
Okay.
All right. All right, Jeff. Well, listen. Let's get into a little bowling report here, Jeff, and see what happens. See what we can do in the future.
Well, when you say little, you're not kidding. We've bowled 9 weeks of the season, and unfortunately, we are the team that is the most pins under average currently than what we finished with last season.
Out of all those teams?
All the teams, yeah. Now, there are 20 teams in the league this year. We picked up 4 new ones.
Yeah.
But, and I looked at the standing sheet and it compiled the differences in pin averages. Out of 19 teams, because, there's one team that wasn't in the league, and so they don't have incoming averages.
Yeah.
But of the 19 teams, not one team is above average.
Oh, my God.
From the averages they finished last year.
But we are the lowest of all.
And our averages are the lowest of all the teams.
Oh.
And
well, I know
the 84 bowlers that who have established an average this year, and compared to their final average from last year, out of 84, 66 are below their averages.
Is that right?
And only 4 have broken even.
Oh, man.
The other 14 are above.
Yeah.
But so it's just not our team. Obviously, it's every team. And what's the reason for that? It had to be the lane conditions.
Yeah.
And I don't like to use that as an excuse, because it's not, in my opinion, it's not an extreme condition. And we should be able to figure it out, but unfortunately we haven't. Now, our scores were a bit higher this week, and maybe they have changed them somewhat. And we'll have to see as the weeks go on if there are going to be higher scores on a regular basis now. But unfortunately, like I says, what we have done up till now, we have never faltered like this before. And we finished the first quarter in dead last place in our division with a record of 87 points won and 153 lost.
Wow.
So we were, let's see, 41 and a half points out of first place.
Wow.
So that's quite substantial. And for a while we were the worst team in the league, but there are two others who are actually worse than us. And out of all 20 teams, we are 12th in total scratch pins and 19th in handicap pins.
Wow.
So we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, well, hopefully, like you say, the lanes change a little bit because, we don't have to bowl professional lane conditions, I mean, if you're a pro, you can adjust to it, which we should be able to do that, but we're not pros per se and don't have 8 balls, bowling balls with us every time. So, you'd think they'd give us a little better condition,
And none of us are practicing 10, 12, 20 games a day either.
Yeah, right. That's another thing,
to figure out different lane conditions and how to adjust.
Yeah, we want to just have some fun, right, and win once in a while.
The average points below average is 46 points below average per team.
Wow.
So that's, if you figure on just 5 guys, that's 9 points per night, per man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it'll change, Jeff,
Yeah.
How's your knee, by the way?
Well, same as it is every day, but to be honest with you, my right hand is numb right now just from holding the phone.
Oh no!
Yeah,
oh, brother.
And I got a joint problem in my wrist where about a month ago, I don't know what it is, whether it's neurological or skeletal, for instance. Like there's a bump on the lateral part of my wrist, and it could be a ganglion, I think, which is a part of a nerve plexus or something like that.
Fibromyalgia or something like that, they call it.
I'm thinking maybe I would have to go to an orthopedic or not an orthopedic, but a neurologist and have them determine this, tell me what it is, because like I said, my fingers have been numb for, now they're not constantly, of course, but now and then it happens, and it's been going on for, I don't know, 2-3 years.
Well, take a little time out of the day and go see him. All right, Jeff, listen, buddy, we're going to have to go, all right? Thanks for the report, and we'll talk to you down the road, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. Bye-bye now.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye. All right, folks, we'll be right back. All right, Johnny.
Donna Sports, talking about Wayne Houses O'Brien. For all your real estate needs, call Wayne Houses O'Brien. Yes, the H stands for houses. At 630-235-5880 or visit his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com. That's right, he's a pilot. He'll take a picture of your home from the sky. Whether you're buying or selling, call Wayne at 630-235-5880. He has residential, commercial, and investment properties. He is honest, hardworking, and friendly. Those are all the traits you want in a realtor. He loves hockey and he loves to fly. Again, call Wayne Houses O'Brien at 630-235-5880 or visit him on his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com.
Hi, everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'd like you to go over to Addison Advantage of Addison, a car care center. Why? Because they have a free inspection for your brakes, your exhaust, your struts, your shaft, ball joints, radiators, water pumps, timing belts, tires, wheel bearing. You realize there are that many things that would be done on a car?
Hey, that's all called preventive maintenance, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, it's absolutely right.
You can't be too safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get in there and but if you do need some things, there's a $20 bonus voucher for any service over $250, which that save you $20, and a $5 bonus voucher. I keep saying voucher $5 off any service over $30. That'd be easy to do. An oil change would be that. You'd get $5 off. They're located at 885 Lake Street in Addison. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. On Saturday from 8 to 3. Give Dominic or Leon a call at 630-543-1397. All right, that's Auto Advantage of Addison Car Care Center. Great guys. They have best warranty around and the longest warranty around. Brakes $70 off on a brake job with a 4-wheel lifetime warranty. Can you imagine that? And a 1-year warranty on all labor that they do. All work comes with a warranty. So if you need your oil change, you need transmission, you need flush, a front end work, fuel pumps, whatever you could think of on your car, go over to Addison Advantage of Addison at 885 Lake Street in Addison. Call Dominic or Leon 630-543-1397.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is number 81, Robin Earl. Robin, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good here, Don.
Oh, are you in Washington now, or are you back in North Chicago, Lake Forest, or where are you up that way, Rob?
No, I'm not. I'm not in Lincolnshire, Illinois. Even though the Stevenson Patriots are ranked number 1 in the state, I'm glad to see that.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of. I'm here in the Seattle area. So I maintain 2 addresses, but I'm here more here than I am out in the Midwest.
Oh, I see. Now listen, folks. Robin's got a son that plays quarterback for North Dakota State. Robin, am I right on that?
Well, actually, it's University of South Dakota.
Oh, okay.
They do play the North Dakota State Bison this weekend, and I think the Bison have been undefeated for the last 4.5 seasons. So this is going to be a tough game for the Coyotes.
Wow, that's something. Yeah. That's Chicago Bear statistics.
Yeah, we all wish, right? Yeah.
And then what about Stevenson? Now you got a son on the team there, is that right?
No. My Friday night lights ended when my son Kevin, who's my youngest, is now a junior in college.
Okay.
But no, I had a lot of fine experiences, and that was a great 30-year stretch there of Stevenson football when I lived in Lincolnshire. But yeah, Kevin is back on the mend. I think when we spoke, he had fractured his right throwing hand thumb in 2 places.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I flew him back to Chicago.
Oh man.
Rush Hospital. Dr. Fernandez did a marvelous job. Put 7 pins in a plate in his thumb, and he was back in 5 weeks. So he's been on the field for the last 2 weeks. He's got to shake off some of the rust, but at least he's back in there throwing a football, and he's just give him a couple more weeks, and he'll be back at full strength. But the Coyotes need to win a game, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's great, because he's got some prospects there, right, Robin? 6'5", 210, something like that?
Yeah, he's 6'6", and a half, about 220. He'll get a little bit bigger. He just, it's like anything else, Don. It's a system that you play in. I would sure love to have his former youth football star DeVaris Daniels, who obviously was expelled out of Notre Dame. He was one of the 4 kids that because of the infraction of I guess cheating on schoolwork, I guess. But I text Philip Daniels. A lot of people know Philip. He still lives in the area in Lake Forest, or actually the Vernon Hills. And I said, wouldn't it be great if DeVaris could team back up with Kevin at South Dakota, because he still has a year of eligibility left. But I think DeVaris is just going to go to get ready for the combine and the NFL draft next year.
Speaking of that, Robin, along these lines now, see, am I wrong on this? Of course, you played professional football, of course, with the Bears, and you don't know what goes on in the locker room and things like that. I mean, at least I don't. The average guy doesn't. But what's wrong with this theory of somebody telling Jay Cutler, Jay, look, why don't we let Jimmy Clausen start a game and just see what happens for the team? Just a little change in there. It might I don't know. It just might change the psyche or something. What's wrong with that? With having your second guy start a game in the middle of the season?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, Don. Obviously, that would throw a real monkey wrench in the psyche of the players. You never know, because look what they did here in Seattle. They traded Percy Harvin to the New York Jets, and that was a total shock.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler, Jay Cutler. It's ironic. I was listening to Sirius Radio as I was driving yesterday, and they had a 10-minute discussion on NFL Network about Jay Cutler.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not a big Jay Cutler fan because he's got he's got flashes of Hall of Fame material. Then all of a sudden he just poops it out on a particular game, and you just saw it last Sunday against Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who knows? He comes out against New England, on the road. They seem to play better on the road, don't they?
Yeah, you seem to. Wouldn't that would be the upset of the century, I think.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the game real close yet. I will.
Uh-huh.
But Jay Cutler, he's got fabulous talent with Forte, Jeffrey, and Marshall at wide receiver. He's got the best tandem wide receivers in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the offensive line has been banged up a little bit, and that doesn't help. And of course, you got a fabulous running back in Matt Forte.
Mm-hmm.
But as you know, Don, the three keys in football, you know what they are, right?
No,
how to win? You run the football first.
Uh-huh.
All right. Secondly, you stop the run. And then thirdly, you sack the quarterback. Well, I was just during your commercial there and whatever, and you gave a phone call. I just looked up some stats real quick. Like, the Bears are only 24th in rushing in the league
really?
at 95 yards a game. That's why they're what are they 3-4?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 3-4. Yeah.
3-4, and they could have easily been 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They're not getting to the opponent's quarterback at all.
No,
as far as sacks go,
mm-hmm.
and I was looking at the against the run. They're ranked, I think 28th against the run.
Yeah,
and you know what? You're not going to win a lot of football games with those lousy statistics.
Yeah.
And year in and year out, if you look at who runs the ball, look at the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who stops the run? The top defenses. And it just so happens to be the teams with the best records in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And then who has the most sacks, that they happen to be in the top teams in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, correlation there, isn't there?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
And going back to Jay Cutler, he's averaging 266 yards per game in passing,
mm-hmm.
but that still ranks 16th, which is in the middle of the heap.
Yeah. Right.
If you're not running the ball very well, and if you're not throwing the ball very well, you're not going to win a lot of ball games.
No, you're absolutely right, Rob. Well, Rob, hey, listen, Rob, give me 30. We got about 30 seconds, okay? Give me, if you can, Save On Energy 81, your company. Would you just
real quick, like I save money. I save people money on their ComEd and Ameren bills.
Okay.
SaveOnEnergy81.com. Everything is right there. Read it up. There's a contact page so you can get. And there's, Don is great because I got several people who had listened to this show sent me a message and got back to them, and I was able to help save them some money on their.
Wow, that's great, Robin, and thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us, Rob.
No problem. Anytime.
All right. Take care now.
You bet.
Bye. All right, folks. Hey, Johnny, we're going to wrap it up.
Hi, everybody. The Donna Sports here. Hey, you guys, it's time to get out and golf. The DuPage County Forest Preserve courses are open. Maple Meadows at 272 Addison Road in Wooddale. It's a links-type course that is in great shape and no trees to hit. That's what a links-type course is, not many trees. Oak Meadows at 900 North Wooddale Road in Addison is a traditional course with trees, beautiful flowers, and not many sand traps. And the price is reasonable. And get this, it has the longest bar in DuPage County for the 19th hole. And Green Meadows on 63rd and Westmont, a shorter course that is in great shape also. All of these courses are waiting for you at reasonable prices. Call Oak Meadows at 630-595-0071 and make your tee time.
Primerica is one of the largest financial services marketing organizations in the nation, with approximately 95,000 licensed independent representatives. Primerica is an industry leader in financial services. I'm Mike Figarelli, an independent representative and senior vice president in the Bensonville area, and the company's goal is to help ordinary families prepare for their financial futures. We've shown many local families how to do just that, and we are prepared to grow locally by providing people with financial solutions as well as a great business opportunity. As an independent representative with Primerica, you can build a business of your own, part-time or full-time. To learn more about the Primerica business opportunity, call me, Mike Figarelli, at 630-860-0033. Again, that's 630-860-0033.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is my good friend Harry Theodore, trustee in Addison, Illinois. Hello, Harry.
Hi, Don.
How are you? Harry, tell the folks what's going on in Addison. A distinguished visitor, huh, from the old country, huh? Tell the folks what that's all about.
That was the mayor of Trajano, Italy. His name is Mr. De Nicolo. Mm-hmm. He's visiting back with our sister city. We're sister cities, Trajano, Italy, and Addison, Illinois. We're kind of matched as far as the number of people in each town, about 35,000 or 34 in Trajano.
Really?
And, yeah, and we have similar makeup as far as our commercial and our industrial areas are concerned.
Mm-hmm. But what advantage, if there's any, I mean, not advantage, but the friendship, do you exchange cultural things? Why have a sister city, Harry?
Well, the whole idea is to try and have our children understand the differences in cultures and be able to understand other people's needs and wants, which we wind up finding out that they're not at all different than ours. So we can communicate so much better. Right now what we do is we send anywhere from 6 to 12 high school kids to Trajano, and they stay with families in Trajano.
Wow.
They learn the language, they learn the culture, and they do the same thing. They send 10 to 12 kids back to us, and we house them for about a week or 10 days.
Gee, it'd be nice if there'd be more of that going on around the world. You know what I mean? Like with
sure.
Like a sister city between Iraq and Canada or something, or Iran and us. Something. You know what I mean? To get this animosity towards each other over with.
Right, and like earlier, they want the same things we want. They want to have their kids have a decent education and have a decent life. They want a home, and they need food, and they need a job. And that's in Iraq and Iran or whatever it is. It's pretty much the same thing.
Well, it's a great program, Harry. And is he still here, or is he?
He left yesterday. He left last night.
Okay.
So we had a couple of dinners for him to introduce him to some of the people in town, and he had a chance to see downtown Chicago, and we drove him around here in Addison, and even our meeting. He opened up our meeting yesterday for us instead of Mayor Veenstra.
Wow. Well, does he speak English fluently? Is he pretty good?
No, his English is pretty limited, so we had someone to help translate for us. And Mayor Veenstra's wife is from Italy. She's born in Italy. So she speaks Italian pretty well, so she helped out quite a bit.
Oh, okay, good. All right, Harry, just got a little time left, but what are we going to do about the Bears? What's your suggestion on what they could do to win a few more games?
I think they ought to play their second stringers and even their third stringers. It seems like our main guys aren't doing it for whatever reason, and why not give these kids a chance and give them, we do that in college and we do that in high school football.
Mm-hmm.
Give those secondary guys a chance. You might see some beautiful blossoming of a talented kid that was held back for whatever reason.
Absolutely. Johnny David is shaking his head. Yeah, and that's what I suggested too. Good for you, Harry. I don't see what are you going to hurt somebody's feelings by doing that? I mean, is that the...
Well, grow up, please.
All right, Harry.
If you're not producing, you know what? Get somebody who can.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. All right, Harry, thanks an awful lot, Harry. And,
you're welcome.
Say hi to Lori for us.
Sure will.
All right. Bye-bye now. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Finally, someone along my line, the same thought. Let some of the second stringers play. Maybe that'll change things around. All right, folks, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week. Take care now.
Y'all ready for this?
You have been listening to The Don of Sports with Don Figurelli from the John DeVita Broadcast Center on the Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network. And remember to watch The Don of Sports with Don Figurelli every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. on Comcast Cable number 19. The Don of Sports was directed by John DeVita. Our audio engineer is James Rohde, and the executive producer of Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network is Mr. John Seconda. This program was pre-recorded on Wednesday, October the 22nd, the year 2014. Until next time, please be safe, and thanks for listening.